Hello, world. How's everyone? Hello, friends. Welcome to my channel. This channel is a safe space, square box in a safe space for men. That's right, for men. This safe space gives men the opportunity to be men. So that way, whoever the viewer is on a man's therapy, it is about a man's therapy. Now, wait, you like, can it be for women? Yes. Can it be for children? Yes. This is a safe space for those that don't understand a man's mental health. Now, wait, I introduced myself. Introduction. My name is Rasheed. I am the host and one of content creator of a man's mental health. This is a man's therapy. Okay. Comments on the side, subscribing at the bottom. You can subscribe. Okay. Let's get into it. Today, I want to introduce something so magical, right? The way that I see you guys, okay? The way that I see you guys is that some of you guys have no idea how and why men make babies. Okay, I'm just joking. Man, now listen, men, when you pick a woman, don't pick a woman based on what she can bring to you. Don't pick that. You said, what do you mean? Watch. What a woman brings to you doesn't matter. What a woman says to you doesn't matter. What she does for you kind of matters, but what she values is what matters. Make sense? He's like, it's all the same. Let me tell you why it's all not the same. Because some of you, like majority of men, value what a woman is. Now, to find out how a woman can give you that value, you got to give her a certain amount of things to talk about. For example, now if a woman says, I just want to be friends, question that. Now, if a woman says, I just don't need a man, ask her a question. Now, if a woman says, you know what, I just want to be friends, ask a question. Why do she want to be friends? Why don't she need a man? You ask her these questions, and guess what, friends? You will feel wonderful. Now, how do men feel wonderful? Ladies, a man feels wonderful when you ask him about his day. Most of you wondering why you're looking for a spouse, but don't ask the right questions. You said, what do you mean? The question you're asking is, how have you been doing for the past weeks? That's a regular question, but it's a good one because he has to answer the question. Now, some of you may say, well, those are typical questions. No, it's not. It's a question within a question. What did I mean by that? Ask a question with another question. You got to have a follow-up question behind it. How's your week been? And tell me more about it. Men, you should ask women that. Tell me more about what you just said, that why you don't need a man. Ask those type of questions because research why women feel this way. Man, do your research. This would help you understand why women say the things they say about men. Men, for example, some of you have to realize that a woman wants to be asked questions. That's the value. The value is question in a question. Now, write down some things, do some research, and ask questions. When women say things, do your research. Go and find out the question to that, the answer to why some women don't want to have a man. And then the more you do, men, it'll help you mentally how to prepare to talk to a woman. Some of you haven't figured it out yet, but man, you have no idea that that is going to help you in so many ways. I'm just saying. Listen, I'm in my character mode right now. This is my character mode. Man, I don't know what character I am, but I'm being me. I'm being the best version of me. That's what men need to do. Be the better you, the better version, whatever that may be. But this is the best version of me. Now, listen, some of y'all be like, man, that guy, he's on another level, whatever. He's not a doctor. What? It ain't about being a doctor. See, this is man being man. That's what I said in the beginning. This is what man being man, ladies. I'm doing this to change up therapy. Man being man. Now, this me being me, but let me blow your mind. There's nothing wrong with what I'm doing. Nothing at all. You may think this is weird, but what is men's therapy? See, some of you don't ask that question, but a man's therapy is him unlocking his mindset to be vulnerable to those that don't know who he is. It's to let his guard down. Ladies, when a man is vulnerable, don't ask too many questions. You say, why not? When you ask a lot of questions, he start to pull away and be like, oh, she's asking too many questions. That means you're doing it too soon, too fast. On a first date, don't ask a man anything on a first date, too many questions. But what's end up happening is he'll draw away and think this is too personal too soon. And some of you wondering why you can't get that man, because you're asking the wrong questions. Okay. Another thing, when you have a friend and you say you just want him as a friend, let me ask you this question. Why is he closer as a friend than as a boyfriend? What's the difference? A friend is someone you can depend on. A friend is someone who provides. A friend, you're like, man, that's too many things, but it's okay, because that's what boyfriends do with those characteristics. He has the character of a boyfriend. Now, when that builds up, then you're like, wait a minute, how can that build up? Why? Let me tell you, friends, it builds up because it's telling you that she's giving you hints that you are a boyfriend. Let me share some things. Let me give you some wisdom. One, if she smiles every time you talk, that's clue number one. Two, if she says you don't open up enough, that's another clue. Three, man, figure out, some of y'all missed the clues. If she say, man, I need you to tell me what you believe in, if she believes in the same thing you believe in, that's another clue. If she believes in what you believe in, that's the value. Brothers, that's the value of a woman. One is interested in you. If she's asking questions about you, she's interested. If she's interested, she's already picked you out of the other guys. If there's 10 guys and you're the one she's coming the most to, man, figure it out, brother. Because let me tell you, brother, she knows, she already picked you out of the bunch of guys. You're like, well, some of you guys say, man, I don't want to ask her yet because I went through something. It's too late for that. Man, if you've been around this woman since day one and y'all been 2 weeks, y'all 2 weeks in, question, ask yourself this: why is it 2 weeks later you still around the same woman? Man, I'm just telling you, that's epic to me. That blows my mind when men say, I'm not ready. Too late. You're too late, my friend, because guess what? She is your woman. Claim it. Own it. Let me tell you this. When a woman's close to you, it's because something in the atmosphere or in the universe set that together, brought it together. And there's only one who brings it together. Okay, I already established that, because some of you want to get deep in those details. See, you don't want me to explain that. You want it to be something biblical. It is biblical. Go look at it. That's biblical. Why? If a woman, men, here's another clue. If a woman's asking you things and making it, y'all conversations going back and forth and y'all arguing, man, that's your girl, man. That's your woman. See, Some of y'all wondering like why men like me are able to talk to women like that, because I hold a conversation. Some of y'all, now man, if you're not good at communicating, write it down on a piece of paper. Write down the things you're not good at and then work on them. Set it as goals. Rewrite your goals. If a woman has said she has goals, listen to her goals and try to match her goals. Your goals and her goals, and y'all share each other's goals. That'll start a conversation. If she say, man, if she start talking about God, right? For example, ask her why she's talking about God. What's got her at that point? Then y'all start that conversation. That's another goal. Man, let me tell you, brother, something. If a woman talks about the same thing you are talking about, friend, man, that's the woman you need to be with, because another man don't mind stealing her from you. That's another thing. Some of you say, well, it ain't gonna happen. You know, man, it's not gonna happen. Let me tell you something. It is gonna happen. Because number one, you don't communicate very well. You don't talk a lot. A woman in her DNA, a woman secretly wants a man that can share and be expressive. If you can't, that's another thing. Expressing yourself. The way to express yourself is by talking about something, a topic that she wants to talk about. Find out what topics she wants to talk about. Make a list. Write down a list, men. Write down a list, brothers, on the things she's been talking about. And keep a checklist. Oh, I talked to her about that. Write a checklist every week of things she talks about. So that way, when the conversation pops up, you and her will have the same mindset. You'll have the same mind. You're like, what do you mean? You and her will be the same. Y'all have the same type of mindset. You may be thinking different, but you'll have the same mindset because you're talking about the same thing. It's no coincidence that you dealing with a woman who thinks just like you. If if a woman is thinking just like you and she's reacting, it's because y'all are connecting as one. Two becomes one. That's how you connect. A lot of you thinking, oh, it's by accident, or we just hanging out, da da da. But let me tell you, if you eating lunch together, if you're sitting somewhere together, if people see y'all going places together and y'all going everywhere together, man, brother, let me tell you, it's a beautiful thing when you got a woman who's hanging out with you for being you. That's all you need. That's the value in having a relationship. Relationships start off like that. She values you. She focuses on you. She's looking at your identity. You're a nice guy. You're kind. If she telling other guys that, maybe she just telling them that so she can get them away. But if she's really sitting with you 2 weeks, 3 weeks in, man, you got it made, bro. You got it made, brother. You got it made, brother. I'm gonna tell you why you got it made. Because she is just chilling with you. That speaks enough, man. I'm telling you. That tells you this woman is for me. And you know what? Take charge of the situation. Take charge. When you see her doing her whatever she's doing, let her do her and just stay quiet and observe. Listen to what she's doing. Watch what she's doing. Watch what she's listening to. Watch what she's thinking about. Watch what she's saying. Just pay attention. Stay quiet. Learn. Observe. Write down. Keep a journal. Write down things she's doing. Study her. And then once you study her, then that conversation come up, you know, to have input. She's like, man, he's figuring out stuff. Man, he's taking charge. Man, y'all gonna have the same ideas and watch how the value works. I'm telling you, it's gonna work. Until next time, brothers, on a man's therapy, your favorite host with the most, Rasheed Martin. I'll see you next time in the next video. Stay tuned.